All right, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we are here with the Brid full overload gear showcase. Shouts to my boy Rebuke. Now, a lot of you guys in my last video, well, not a lot of you guys, a few of you guys did not like the fact that I was calling her a DPS. Well, I'm not even gonna entertain such foolery, chat. Yes, I get she is a supporter. Yes, I get she is a supporter, but she is a sub DPS. A sub DPS, for anybody who's wondering what a sub DPS is, it's a supporter DPS. It's a character who's meant to support the team, but is also meant to do damage. That is what this character is, because half of her kit is literally damaging effects. I don't know, chat. Right? And a lot of people are like, well, Zxous, of course, are you getting mad that a supporter is supporting? No, it's not necessarily that. I don't know if you guys watched till the end of the video, but I literally said, I think the character is okay. I just don't really like the fact that that's all we're getting for a end of year 2025 unit. I mean, I'm not being funny. Win code enemies take more damage. That's great. That's real great. But if we're talking about that with the fire characters, let's keep it an honest to God G. Why in God's name would I need that type of support for the fire characters of all characters? They hit too hard already. They already hit way too hard. You're telling me we needed a character to take Rappy from 100 billion damage to 101 billion damage? Oh my God. We needed Modernia to go from 200 million damage to 201 million damage. Oh my God. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but me personally, I don't now I am gonna be very petty, and I am just gonna say I do not like the Brid. Get mad. I want you guys to get mad. I don't like the Brid no more. You guys have made me not like her. I don't like the Brid anymore, but we're gonna showcase her with the overload gear. No, I'm joking, because you guys take everything to heart. It's a clear joke. Obviously, I love Brid. She looks too good for me. Now look at that. And she looks too good for me not to like her. But yeah, sure. I understand what you guys want me to do. Showcase her as a basically as a support, which I think her supports are good, but it still does not make sense that to me personally, before we get into the overload gear, like, I'm not even gonna have anybody try to take that away from me. I just don't. You cannot make that up. She did not need to have a buff that does not work for herself as well. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Why give her damaging skills every time you enter a full burst, or every time you do five normal attacks at those percentages of final attack of damage, and then not give yourself an attack buff? Did it really matter if she gave it to herself or not? I don't know. But yeah, we have the full overload gear showcase from Rebuke. We got elemental damage, crit rate here, attack percent, amp capacity here, hit rate and elemental damage here, and then elemental damage, hit rate, and attack percent here, which is going to be decent for this shotgun character. We're going to see what this character is doing damage and I guess support wise, which I don't even know if we're going to notice a difference with fire DPSs, but let's get into it. All right, so this is the team we got going on here. We're going to go in here with let's go in here with this, right? The fire team. I don't understand, right? Because a lot of people, well, I don't want to say a lot because it was not a lot. Only a few of you guys were saying like, oh, well, Zxous, she's a fire's team support. It doesn't work for me. I'm sorry, I can't. Because why would I use this character over tactical upgrade? You get what I'm saying? If I want to use Rappy and I wanted a support for Rappy, why would I use this character over tactical upgrade with Rappy and or even just Monstrous Trio? Those are all way better supports for the Rappy and Mihara and any other DPS in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how it is, right? But I mean, if we're gonna look at her for just like her damage taken, right, after like 10 normal attacks and then just for all win code enemies, right, she's making everybody else on your team hit harder, and that's it. She essentially in that case comes like a Summer Helm, which is not really the worst, right? I think Summer Helm is a great character, but I don't think Summer Helm is a great character because of her damage taken. I think Summer Helm is a great character because of her cooldown reduction. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying when I say these characters there's a lot of characters in the game that has damage taken that you don't even need. Like, you get what I'm saying? If she's not gonna do damage, I mean, it's not like she's not doing damage, don't get me wrong. She's doing something. She's doing something, at least. I want to say she's doing something. But if I just wanted a damage taken increased character, why would I have to bring her? I could just bring somebody else. I could easily just bring somebody else with a lot more to offer for my team, right? If this character is not doing said damage. You get what I'm saying? She's clearly not doing said damage. That's as clear as day. She's just not doing damage. And it's fine, right? As you guys said, she's a supporter, she's not meant to do damage. Well, then I don't care for the character. I don't need this character for her attack buff because I already have many other better attack buffers, and I don't need her for her damage taken because there's a lot other characters in the game that offer me more with more damage taken regardless. You see what I'm saying? No matter how you look at it, like I get more from Blanc somehow. You get what I'm saying? There's I feel like this is what I meant when I said I'm disappointed with the characters, right? I feel like for end of year 2025 winter characters, I don't want to say end of years like they're like overspec or they should be like that level, but when I say end of years, like for the last banners of 2025, I feel like they didn't put much effort compared to all the last ones. No, because if you ask me, I would still say Maiden is better than both of these characters. I would still say Ludmilla is better than both of these characters. I would say these characters only have Mika a beat. I would say they maybe have Guillotine beat, maybe, right? But other than that, it's like, and then of course they have Rupee and Thing beat because those guys are not hard to beat. But I mean, again, the damage is very good, right? 4.9 billion, 3.2 billion, but this is numbers they were doing I want to test and see how big of a difference it is if I was to use this right here, right? This team right here, and then just switch it out for like another buffer. And I'm not even going to use Crown because then you guys are going to be like, oh my god, Zxous is comparing her to Crown. But it's like your whole argument is, well, she's meant to support fire characters. I get she's a fire character, and I get that she has damage taken increase basically permanently on fire or on wind characters. I understand that, but if I put another character and they just end up doing better regardless if they were to like buff up or, you know, increase the damage taken to a wind DPS or whatever the entire time, then that just debunks this whole nonsense of like, oh, I need her for that, right? I'm telling you guys now, skip this character because the next character is an overspec pilgrim unit. When I say overspec pilgrim, I don't mean like an overspec pilgrim. I just say overspec / pilgrim. That's what I'm saying, because like overspecs are pilgrims in a sense. They're not, but they are, if that makes sense. Did we get a new record? No, we did not. No, we did not. But 7.7 billion, 5 billion, and then 3.1 billion with this team. 867 million from her is not bad. That's free damage. Sure, but I'm going to screenshot this and compare it to another buffer. Same team, just another buffer who is not thing, right? Another burst 2 buffer. Who do I even want to put here? Who do I want to put here? Should I put Rosanna here? No, her burst skill is going to get me demonetized, right? But she has damage taken increase every time you use a full burst or you enter her burst skill. That would be the same thing, right? That would be the same thing somehow, but I'm not gonna put her for her burst skill. I want to be very petty and just put somebody here, right? I cannot put Yunwa here. Heck, should I put Dala? Should I put Dala? If Dala gives an attack buff and has quota reduction, I might put Dala. Right? Let's compare her to a brand new character or a very old character with this team, right? So I took a screenshot. I'm going in there with Dala. I'm going to compare her to a 2025 character. If Dala makes it like semi-close, then I just don't understand what we're getting at here, bro. But if it's like a major difference with, it should be a major difference with Brid, right? Brid basically puts a permanent damage taken increase, like debuff on the enemy. Sure, right? But again, this is what I'm getting at when I say for fire DPSs. Like, is that something you need? Did Rappy need more of, like, I'm sorry, did Rappy need more damage or something? Are we confused? Did Rappy need more damage? Did Mihara need more damage? Am I getting confused here? I know for sure Alice didn't need more damage. It's nice that they could get more damage, 110%, but did they need more damage? No. I feel like they could have easily just went somewhere completely different with the kit, but again, she was buffing them up, right? Like, I'm not gonna complain about a buff regardless. All right, I just still think if that's all she has to offer and that's all you guys want me to accept for the character, then I don't care for the character, respectfully. If you guys are saying I should just accept that that's all she's doing, giving damage taken increase and giving the team an attack buff, I'm sorry. I had many characters who were doing that just fine. So I'm gonna still go for her because she's limited personally. And I'm gonna go for her because she could be very useful for any future solar raid endeavors, 110%. But I think if just we're looking at like a general, like if we're just looking at like, oh, should I summon for this character or should I summon for like the next overspec character? I think I'll summon for the next overspec character, respectfully, right? What's their damage I like here, right? It's a lot less, of course. So hey, I mean, I'm comparing her to Dollar, but still, I'm glad, right? This right here is gonna be thing. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like Zxous, decent character, just not a character I'd ever use unless I literally needed to in Solar Raid. And then the same thing kind of goes for Brid. I think, again, she's a good character. I'm not trying to take away from Brid. I just want to make that very clear. I'm not trying to say Brid is trash. I'm not trying to take away from Brid, right? I'm not even going front, bro. My comments just get me annoyed because they act like she's like, I think my comments just get me annoyed because they sit there and act like, not all you guys, but some of you guys sit there and act like half her kit is not DPS, right? And then you guys go off when I'm looking at her damage numbers. My God. My God. Next time, if you're going to make her a support, just make her a full support then. I don't know. But, literally, bro, it's a massive difference, obviously, with Dollar. It's a massive difference with Dollar. We're down 8 billion damage, right? We're down 8 billion damage, right? So, hey, W, I probably could get more with tactical upgrade though. But again, that's not, I'm not gonna take away from the Brid. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take away from the Brid, right? I think she's a decent character. It's just a character I'm never gonna use unless it's solo raid or a union raid maybe, right? And I think it's just a character I genuinely cannot use. Okay, yeah, that's the, let me compare it to a thing, my the other one, because I don't even remember the numbers. This is what it was. 7.7 billion to 5.4 billion, 3.3 billion to 5 billion, right? And then 3 billion to 2 billion. And then obviously 800 billion to da-da-da, and then da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, right? I mean, it's good because it's like, damage taken isn't just a fire character thing, if that makes sense, right? She only increases damage taken for win code enemies, yes, but everybody on your team is having their damage taken. Like, everybody on the team is basically doing more damage to that enemy. So, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, sure, I'll give it to her. Like, I'm not gonna take anything from her. I never thought she was a bad character. I did say I do think she is better than Brid of the two pickups. Oh, no. But I don't know. I feel like for a winter characters, and then I just feel like it's lackluster. Like, I don't know, not lackluster. I just feel like I wanted more. Maybe I'm just being greedy. I don't know. Maybe you guys let me know down below. Maybe I'm just being greedy, right? But like this, for example, this right here is the team that people were using for like Indivilia beforehand, right? Now I'm supposed to just take you off the team and then slap Zxous on the or Brid on the team, and then it'll be like a burst 1, burst 3, burst 3, burst 2, and then the last character. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, we could put, wait, what did they do more damage to? Damage or increase the thing. I mean, here, let's try this out. Let's see what this looks like, right? Because damage taken is increased regardless, right? And that's I don't know, bro. It's not bad. It's just not my MO, I think. I'm just like, it's just not my MO. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's just not my MO. But it's not bad, honestly. If you guys take a look, like, look on top of her head. Now she has 2 damage taken, like, debuffs on her. And that's for every time you enter a full burst, which, obviously, with a team like this, it's not bad.
Just a bit harder.
It's not bad, but it's just not my MO, literally. I think that's just not my, like, I just don't care, realistically. I think I just don't care for the character, or I don't care to like glaze this character, if that makes sense, because there's not much for me to glaze. I'm sorry, I'm just being realistic. I don't like the fire team of all character. You could have given this to like the freaking the iron team for all I care. Give them another burst 2, right? I don't know, you could have done something. But I feel like genuinely did Did fire of all teams need something like this? No. But I guess it's nice for them to have. I guess that's what I'm supposed to be understanding, that it's nice that the fire team again this year got more of a buff. It's not like the fire team got Rappy this year. It's not like the fire team got Tactical Trio this year. It's definitely not like they got Mihara this year. It's definitely not like they got freaking who else did they get this year? Who else did they get this year? A rerun of Asuka this year. A rerun of, like, I don't know, bro. It's not like they got Alice for free this year, right? It's not like Modernia had a rerun banner this year. It's not like, oh, my Rappy is dead. It's fine, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just, realistically, it's just not something I'm going to use, realistically. And that's just the truth. Like, I'm not going to use Brid over Crown, even though this is where Brid is supposed to be, you know, this is Brid's MO. That's what I'm getting at. This right here is Brid's thing of increasing damage taken, but I'm still not going to put her over Crown for the fire team. That's everybody's logic. Well, she was meant for the fire team. She was meant to buff up the fire team. Well, newsflash, I'm not replacing anybody that was already buffing up the fire team for Brid. And that's what I'm saying. What was the point? And I know everyone's going to watch this video and be like, oh my God, Zxous, you're just hating, even though for literally the whole video I'm saying, no, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, I'm just being realistic. You're not replacing these other characters, right? So what was the point of this quote unquote fire buff? I don't know. Is she good? I think so. Should you skip? I 100% believe so. Why would I tell anybody to summon for this Brid and Diesel when I know Rappy is rerunning? Heck, you would get more use out of Rappy's burst 1 than you would this Brid. And that's just me being respectful. So if you don't have Rappy, skip Brid and skip Diesel and get Rappy when she reruns. And if you just don't have, if you have Rappy, just don't even go for Brid unless you have the currency to. I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm being harsh. I mean, I can't be, because I said she's good the whole video. Because she is good the whole video. Like, she's good, but like, I don't know, bro. She's good, chat, as like in a sense of like she's good, but I'm just never gonna use her because there's better. That's what I'm just gonna put it like that. Point blank, period. She's good, but I personally will never use her because there's a lot better. There's a lot better. If we're talking about the shotgun team, she's not going on there because I have better options. If we're talking about just general buffing, she's not going there because I have this. If we're talking about the fire team, tactical trio upgrade exists. The tactical upgrade exists, so I'm not going to use her. No matter what situation it is, the only way I'm going to use her is if I need another team and I've already executed all my other options. That's the only way I'm going to use her. Respectfully, personally though. That's not what I'm saying you guys should do. So, hey, I'm telling you guys right now, if I see any stupid comments in this video, then be prepared to be gone, because there's just no possible way you could spin what I'm saying this time. But it's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out, bro.